Morning, everybody. Morning, Philip. Morning. There's Holly. I put out my Brave shirt this morning. She put on her Brave shirt. What's crazy is I never wear this Brave shirt. I put it on, then she went and put on her Brave stuff.
I was walking out of the laundry room.
But I had already picked out my Brave stuff.
No, I had already picked out my stuff.
I'm not watching you.
I'm not watching you.
Thursday morning to you. Welcome into another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you. Night shift warriors out there, we're glad to have you with us and along for the ride on our fun little 2 hours, 6:30 until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. We are in May, and that means summertime is right around the corner. It's going to be summer-like today outside. We'll talk about that in a second. But that means pool, beach, lake, getting outside, enjoying yourself. You want to look great. M-Sculpt Neo treatments, that's the way to go. You can tighten up those abs and get those biceps pumped up, get that booty where you want it. Spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area with M-Sculpt Neo. It's in-office treatment. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. All right, let's take a look at the weather outside today. It's a nice start out there. It's very pleasant, 55 degrees. There's no wind. We're going to be in the upper 80s today. 85, the official high forecast. Do not be surprised if we don't see that push up into the 87, 88 range. It's going to be a warm day. Calm winds out of the south at 5 to 10. Overnight tonight, a low of 64. We do see a 30% chance of showers back into the area overnight tonight, low in the mid-60s. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. All this warm weather and that new body that you're going to get from Dr. Van Winkle, you need a new wardrobe. Wisteria Hill. Got all your summer wardrobe apparel needs. Go by and see them at 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester and see just why they were voted Manchester's finest new small business. Wisteria Hill Boutique. Their website's been down, but they got it back up. WisteriaHillOnline.com. It's Thursday. That means Thursday later on. We'll hit your birthdays as we do every day, right around 8 o'clock. Stupid Silly Stat named that tune. We got our games, chances to win prizes, and whatever other fun comes along. The Ben Loma Connect hotlines are always welcoming to your phone calls at 728-1320. And on that note, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is also the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is Holly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you sound good. I've seen cicadas are already out.
I could not find anything to talk about on the second segment. And I'm like, I guess we're talking about cicadas. That's what I made a note to myself, like, discuss the brood.
Well, it's something. It's riveting stuff.
Riveting.
We'll get into around here. You never know what's going to happen around here.
I feel like I'm going to have an off day.
You're gonna have a good day.
I feel like I'm going to have
You're positive about it.
not my. I feel like maybe a dark show.
It could be a dark show. That could happen. Doesn't mean it'll be bad. Clay said this is his favorite karaoke song here. Catching it in the background. I think I'm gonna sing along to.
What song have we seen him do karaoke to?
Baby Got Back.
Baby Got Back.
Yes. Nearly got in a fight while he was doing it.
He didn't care.
No,
he just kept on singing.
He
was bringing joy to the world.
We were in a scuffle with like 20 people and leaving the place, and he's up there just like, "What's going on, guys?"
I don't. Is that the only time my siblings have all went out
like that was
together?
The last time.
Maybe that's what we're talking about. Second segment.
Yeah, that'll be it. Let's all go to the beach house together. It's gonna be fun.
I don't know.
Comings and goings. What's happening in and around the Manchester community? We got a lot of things coming up. But today is actually the Chamber Golf Tournament. So if you show up at your bank, pretty much any bank, and there's nobody there, they're all golfing.
I brought my camera. I think I'm going to go by and get some photos. These dudes probably like to have, and ladies will probably like to have photos of themselves golfing.
Yeah, probably.
And then again, they may not once they see it.
The ladies won't, and the guys think they want them until they see them, and you realize you don't look like you looked in high school in action. It's not the same thing.
You sent me a photo last night of me in high school playing soccer.
I should get that pulled up over here.
And it kind of hurt my feelings. I could see my legs were tan and tight, and you could see some muscle definition. What is this right here up on my upper shoulder?
That's your side delt.
Yeah, I could see my side delts, and I was like, look at that stupid girl.
You look so little.
Because back then you think, I'm not cute.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
You're just
now
dumb.
look at me.
You're just dumb. No,
all
you're cute.
Saggy.
No, you're cute now. You're cute. All right. Other things happening. Chamber Golf Tournament today. So all of your bankers will be out there, and pretty much everybody else in business. Except me. I'm not doing it. We're 1 day away from Wallen, Holly. That's tomorrow.
What's the weather gonna do?
We're just gonna cross our fingers
and
get some clear ponchos. There's a 60% chance of rain tomorrow. More developing overnight. What's sit through the rain.
Policy, I wonder.
Clear bags only.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nissan Stadium clear bag policy.
I guess I'm gonna have to find a clear bag.
Anybody got one?
Does it have to be a certain size?
I don't know about the size. We'll have to look that up.
All right.
But we're gonna need some clear ponchos.
That'll be my mission today.
I guess they don't have to be clear ponchos, just whatever.
Where'd you go?
I was looking at a comment over there. Any color poncho will do. That's tomorrow. We are 9 days away from the Elam Foundation's annual event. That'll be May the 11th at 33 Elam Road. That's the address out there. Starts at 12. Gates open then. We are 14 days away from Lemonade Day. More on that coming soon. There's going to be lemonade people everywhere, all over town. You won't be able to miss a lemonade stand. You can throw a rock and hit a lemonade stand in one direction.
We hope you don't.
Yeah, no, don't do that. 16 days away from the Fundies Sports Awards. Boy, that's getting close. And we are 25 days out from Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer. A couple things last night. Coffee County Baseball lost in the first round of the district tournament 11-3. They're going to need to pick up some wins. They're on the brink of elimination. They got to win 3 straight just to get to the district championship game, and that would guarantee them a region berth. Coffee Middle Baseball lost in their area championship last night 4-0. Coffee Middle Softball won in their area semifinals over Warren County, and they play tonight. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 at home. I think it's at home in their area championship. So Christy's on there. She could tell me. There's a story on our website. Paige Chilton got a couple of RBIs last night. Anyway, that's all I've got. What do you got? Anything?
Let me look here. I thought I did. May the 7th. That's going to be project graduation night at Chick-fil-A from 4:30 to 7:30. May 7th. Go by Chick-fil-A. mention project graduation, and a portion of that sale will go
Portion.
to project graduation.
Portion.
Speaking of, Coach Costello was on the call for soccer
Monday.
Monday,
Yes.
and it was senior night, and I believe he was reading the senior night, you know, the stuff they wrote down, the soccer players. And as he was reading, he sounded like me trying to read.
Got to go a little fast.
And I was like, I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah, it's got to go a little quick. You know what happens.
Every time he stumbled, I'd be like, yeah.
Holly's cheering for you to fail.
I just don't want to be the only one that has
well
difficulty reading out loud. Like, I'm not dumb, but it looks like it.
State that a few times. After the game, they're like, well, can you go over there and grab that microphone? Like, I patted the game on the radio, and after the game, I'm packing up. They're like, can you run over there and grab the PA mic and announce the winner of the game so they can get their trophy? I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I didn't mess up.
You didn't?
I did not.
Impressive. No. That's a professional right there. That's
like,
why this guy makes the big bucks.
Can you announce the man of the match? I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Do I get to pick? And they gave me a list of some names, and I read those off.
Flawlessly?
Flawlessly,
oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know proper decorum for soccer, so I may have done it all wrong. Like in terms of...
you're supposed to yell a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Go!
Yeah. It was a fun game Monday. We didn't get to talk about it Tuesday because we were Studio B in that day, but that was a fun game. PKs at the end. I don't think I've got to call those before.
Yeah.
So that was...
You were excited on the call. Yeah,
I like that. I'm fortunate that Tullahoma scored with 53 seconds to play to force PKs. I could have been home 25 minutes earlier. It was the amount of time that they took between the end of regulation and doing the PKs that I didn't understand. I'm like, what is this, halftime? We take another halftime here? Let's go. Like, I didn't even take a commercial break. I'm like, I'm sure they'll just start this right on up. We all know the rules.
Yeah.
Even I know the rules.
Did you eventually have to go to commercial?
No, I was like, eventually they'll start, right? They'll start. I don't know. And so it was a lot of me trying to fill time talking about soccer. And you know how much I know about it. But we got through. High school softball will open up their district tournament play tomorrow night at home at 6. Court Steer on the call for that, weather permitting. Court Steer stepping in because we'll be at Wallen. Hopefully not getting soaked.
We're gonna get ponchos.
I'm so not prepared for this trip. Like, it's the day before, and I don't have an agenda. Like, usually I'm like, okay, we're gonna leave at this time, or eat here. I have none of that.
Hey, Dana sent me this thing that she saw on Facebook. I believe News
Channel. Gotta be true.
I believe News Channel 5 did a little video about parking and about this app that tells you where the parking lots are.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna forward that to you so you can be planning where you wanna. I think it has. You can even prepay. Like, go ahead and pay it.
Oh, see, I like that.
Yeah. So yeah,
am I guaranteed a spot if I prepay this stuff?
I'm gonna send it to you and let you look at it. That sounded like something that
look legit.
Yes, it looks legit.
Because that's where I really get irritated is parking. And don't get mad at me, but I would rather park.
I'd rather park.
I'd rather park further away from the stadium if that meant getting out easier. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because what happens is if you park close to the stadium, you got to sit in all that traffic to get out. But if I park further away, I'm walking past all these people while they're sitting there in traffic. And then I get my car and I got a shorter route.
How far are you willing to walk?
That's what car means is park far away. Yes. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to do it. Jessica says park and Uber. I've never Ubered.
That's what my friend Natasha said yesterday. She said park far away and Uber to the state. Yeah, to the stadium.
That might be a better idea. I've never done that. I've never Ubered.
I've never Ubered.
They're going to have to teach us how to Uber. Oh, yeah, the Predators are playing. Yeah, it's going to be a very busy night.
Now, all those folks we saw last week selling their Wallen tickets, it looks, y'all look really smart.
Dr. Carmine says, walk a mile to save an hour getting out. I'm all about it. That one time at that Tennessee game, we walked 4.5 miles because I wasn't paying $50 to park. I got so mad. I was on principle, really. But the kids were little.
They were so little.
They were like, what, 7, 8?
I don't know.
They were young.
It was a haul. I know that.
Yeah, I want to learn to Uber. Somebody teach me to Uber. I have no clue how it works. And I'm nervous about doing it for the first time because I want to know the proper etiquette. And I don't want to do something wrong.
Right. It's intimidating doing something for the first time. Like the first time we flew,
yeah,
it was so, I'm like, I don't have
Here's the problem I have with the Uber. Or I guess the problem I foresee with trying to Uber tomorrow. If we get an Uber to the stadium, that's one thing. But how do you get the Uber in there to get you back out? Because they don't have to deal with traffic. So I feel like that it may work to get there, but leaving, you're
still going to be stuck in traffic.
You're still going to be stuck in traffic. You may save some traffic getting in.
Do we leave the concert early?
No, we do not leave the concert early, Holly. That is not even in the equation here.
I might wear this to the concert. I don't even know.
It's a Braves jersey. He's got a Braves song. Dr. Carmine says, you won't get one out. Trust me.
An Uber out?
Yeah. Him and Jessica are back and forth here. Jessica said, just walk and meet one.
Lots of great ideas.
Jessica says you can schedule the Uber right now, actually. I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to figure out before tomorrow. Anybody want to? I tell you what. I almost want to pay somebody to drive me up there and drive me back. And you just sit in the car during the concert. So I ain't got to deal with it. Like, what's that worth? For somebody to be my driver. I don't want to deal with traffic. You drive me up there, you drop me off, you go sit and have a beer or something during the concert.
But also, we don't want to sit in traffic.
Yeah. Not too much traffic. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. We'll tell the stories on Monday, I'm sure. You know what's going to be miserable? It's Saturday. I got a coach's show Saturday morning, and Cars and Coffee car cruise in. I got to help set up for like 8. Like, it's not going to be pleasant for me Saturday. It's going to be a Saturday afternoon. Ideally, I would just nap all Saturday afternoon, but I have a feeling our pool builder is going to be like, let's do pool stuff. And I'm just going to be exhausted.
I'll sleep in that morning so I have the energy to deal with the afternoon things.
Ebony said Layla wants to listen from the bridge, so we'll drive you in.
Nice.
That's not a bad idea. All right. All those comments, if you're on the radio, you're wondering where they're coming from. It's from the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. You can watch the show and comment along with us over on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Give us a follow and a like or whatever it is they ask you to do, and you can watch the show there. Or, of course, you can listen on the radio. The OG AM 1320. That's the original signal from 1957, or 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM, and worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app. Let's take a look at your weather. We were talking about that a minute ago. Today's going to be beautiful, mid to upper 80s, sunny skies, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, just Chamber of Commerce weather, which is perfect because there's a Chamber of Commerce golf tournament today. Perfect day for pictures for the Chamber. It'll be mid-60s overnight tonight, 30% chance of rain. Tomorrow, a 60% chance of rain. High of 78 tomorrow night, a 70% chance of rain, high of 62. Saturday, a 70% chance of rain, high of 77. And Saturday night, 62. And still some rain chances. We keep a 50% chance of rain around Sunday, high of 81, and a 60% chance of rain on Monday. So we're kind of getting into a wetter pattern right here. Wetter.
Wetter.
Say wetter weather 5 times fast, Holly. Say it.
No.
Weather.
Yeah,
there it went. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants, call today. They will take care of you, and there's no contract obligations. Tyler Patton is eager to get to your home or your business and help out. 931-247-0781. That's Patton Pest Control. 931-247-0781. Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment that only takes 30 minutes. This treatment stimulates your muscles, tightens the skin. This treatment can build muscle, add definition, and yes, get that 6-pack of abs you've always wanted, and your workouts will improve too. Call Dr. Van Winkle's office to learn more. Let's look at this picture up of Holly playing soccer. That's what our people are here for. She was an athlete. We're going to prove it. Oh, yes. Let's see here. Screen share. There she is. Look at her. She's a beast. Look at them shorts.
I was thinking the shin guards nowadays are not the big bulky shin guards we used. We had big, thick.
She looked like what she was wearing looked like what a baseball catcher wears.
Yeah. Of course, I'm sure it was probably the cheapest pair of shin guards.
You gotta protect yourself. Oh, let's see here.
I loved being part of a team. I wasn't any good, and I wasn't like a 4-year starter, but I liked being like, part of the team.
How many games before you broke your leg? One?
It was early on.
This was actually the only action shot of Holly ever taken. Right here.
Because it was the only action I was ever in.
And then she broke her leg.
My fibula.
That's the lower one or the upper one?
It's not lower or upper. It's anterior or posterior.
I thought one was below the knee and one was above the knee.
Above the knee is the femur. Below the knee is the tibia in front, fibula in the back.
Fibia.
It's not fibia.
Yeah, it's fibia. It's whatever the hell I want to say. I'm like your mama, just naming off random words.
Of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Here until 8:30 today. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. Thunder Radio, WMSR, AM 1320, FM 107.9. Worldwide, you can listen on the Manchester Go smartphone app and at thunder1320.com. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Talk to him about Emcella treatments. No more urinary incontinence. In-office treatments today. drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Are we talking karaoke here? My watch hears me talking about Dr. Van Winkle and it's now giving me suggestions.
We have a commercial on. It's a Reese's Jeans commercial. And it goes, "Hey, Siri." Well, this morning my phone heard that. And as she did just now.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I cannot pull that up for you while you were driving," or something.
Oh, safety first. Nice.
Yeah. So what was it? Was it our bump song?
Oh, well,
in the first segment?
Yeah, the first, kind of the intro song for us for the day was "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. And Holly's brother was like, "That's my favorite sing-along song." Favorite karaoke song.
Yeah.
And that got us to thinking about the time that he did karaoke. We went to, I don't know where we were.
Okay, so my siblings at the time were all adults.
And I don't think we had babies yet.
You and I did.
Yeah. No, I don't think they didn't have babies.
And then there was one other one.
One, okay.
And so we were going to leave the 3 kids with my parents. And all the siblings, I mean, my youngest sister may have been 21 at the time, like just barely
able to come with us.
I can't remember the age.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, and
boyfriends and whatever came with us.
From what I can remember, it was the only time the 4 of us have ever went out together and hung out
since being grown up.
We're close. We talk almost daily in a group text chat, but as everybody's just kind of got their own lives, their own friends, their own people. And it's just when we became adults, we just didn't like hang
When y'all were pretty
out
spread out. too.
individual. Like we hang out at my mom's house.
Well, you were married with kids before your younger sister even graduated high school.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just separate.
But
ages.
I mean, we spend all the holidays with my parents.
You got it. You've sold it. Everybody, we're close. We just don't hang out a lot.
Okay. Thank you. Sometimes
You can move on.
I was just beating that dead horse in the ground, wasn't I?
Yes.
That night we decided we're all gonna go out. We're gonna go out to a place in Murfreesboro.
Yeah, there's someplace there. I don't know. There was karaoke there that night.
And we
had done some dancing.
A little bit of drinking, a little bit of dancing, and it was fun. Well, there was a dance line.
Yeah, there's somehow like a Soul Train line had formed.
Yeah, where people had made a line and folks were. It was a Soul Train line.
There we go.
Again, I don't want to be.
Just keep explaining that, Holly.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, walk us through it, please.
So I guess it was my sister's turn to go.
Yeah,
and I don't know if she was not going fast enough. I don't remember.
I don't remember that detail.
What the quarrel was, but someone in the line was getting lippy.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
and that person was with a group of other people who also were a touch lippy.
And my brother at the time is on stage singing karaoke. He's singing "Baby Got Back"
with enthusiasm to the point that
he's oblivious.
He was actually Sir Mix-a-Lot. Like he's on stage at Bridgestone singing this right now.
He is oblivious to the fact that there is going to be an altercation.
Yeah. There's an altercation brewing right in front of him down here, but he's not really paying attention. And
it gets to a point where I thought my brother-in-law was fixing to get into a fight. So I said, hey.
Well, then your brother's wife said something as well. Like she got pretty lippy back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, I think we need to go.
Yeah. And so we're like, hey, we're leaving. We're not.
We didn't wait around. We didn't dance our way over the table.
So everybody's getting their stuff and walking out the door. And and my brother is still.
We turned to look, and he's still
nobody's
on the stage.
Nobody's got Clint.
Yeah, he's still singing,
living his best life.
I don't think he knew we left. He continued to sing.
We pulled out of the parking lot, and we're like, "Oh, we forgot Clint." Pulled back in, got up there. He was, shaking his hands above the crowd and celebrating his success as a karaoke singer.
Y'all ain't gonna get me?
No, that last part didn't happen. But he did.
He wouldn't stop. I was like, we were like, let's wait on him. I was like, no, we need to leave. They are eyeballing us.
His song wasn't done.
No, but we were done.
He didn't want to be done.
This was a group of people I wasn't comfortable getting into an altercation with. That's all I'm going to say. And because I felt like they may have been
better fighters than us,
or more
equipped
than we were, and I didn't want to be on the news. So I was like, well, we need to leave.
We didn't want to become a statistic.
Yeah, and that was what was about to happen.
And we have never been out since.
That's it.
We've never been out since.
Not as a group, no.
No.
We've been out with maybe one of them or
at a
the
time
other.
or the other at a time. But
we're like, let's get a beach house and we'll all hang out together.
You know what I was thinking? The youngest brother is 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back with all 5.
I can't hang.
Yeah.
We'll go to an afternoon brunch or something. That's fine.
Well, that's fine with me.
I'm not going out to where there's karaoke. We even, most places don't even fire up the party till like 10. And I'm like, y'all, I was asleep an hour and a half ago.
What time's Wallen start playing?
It's going to be close to 9.
Yeah. So that's when I'm ready to leave.
Before he gets to the stage. I'm a little concerned about Holly getting through this concert. She's even discussed not going. I'm serious. She's like, maybe I just don't go. You take somebody else.
Yeah. It's just,
And I'm like, well, I would just rather sell that ticket and get the money and sit next to a stranger.
Who's going to buy one ticket?
Somebody will.
Somebody will just buy one ticket to
Somebody
sit with
will buy a ticket to get in the building.
Maybe.
I'll put on Swap a Shop today, see what I can make happen.
You won't sell it.
No. You're going to go. You're going to go to the show. And if we Uber into the stadium, then you won't have an easy way to get back to the car.
Yeah, I don't want to be walking by myself in downtown Nashville down by the river.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. We've seen how that turns out,
Yeah.
you know. All right. Well, that was really just a little tidbit for you. Thunder Radio Morning Show. We've got Name That Tune coming up. You got that in there?
It's in there.
Stupid Silly Stat. We have birthdays later on in the show and whatever other fun comes up between now and 8:30. You can always pick up the phone and be a part of the show at 931-728-1320. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors about the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're here 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. Listen to replays on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your Erie agent in Manchester is Guess Insurance Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers.
I had to lay in the floor a minute, pop my back.
For some reason, I'm a little itchy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, goodness. Holly's on the floor.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that felt good. It hurts getting in the floor now.
I'm getting too old for that mess, Holly.
How are you texting so quickly?
I was texting
Feverishly.
someone. Your girlfriend?
Your sister?
No. Find us some people. We should get a damn pedal tavern. We should get on one of those bad boys. Just pedal our ass over there with some bachelorette party. Why don't y'all give us a ride over to Wallen? We'll have pedal. A lot of people hate the pedal tavern so much. Like, they get a lot of hate. I mean, they're rowdy, but they don't seem to be bothering nobody.
I think there is a it's something about bachelorette parties people
Oh, they're just
think
annoying.
are obnoxious
Yeah,
and
they are.
annoying. Like those.
But you don't gotta get on the pedal tavern with them. I mean, they come into the same restaurant as you or whatever. Now I'm probably gonna get irritated. You know, like they're near me, but if they're just driving by.
Why? Why does it bother you?
They're just they're too damn loud. And
So it's the
it's loud and
So if a bachelorette party came in beside you and they're
if it's like a 70-year-old lady getting married after her husband died or
No.
something, they're probably all right.
no, I mean a girl and a group of girls in her 20s, but they're quiet.
Where is
annoyed?
that? That's not real. That's not real.
You're not real.
And they're gonna come in, they're gonna have penis hats, and just a bunch of annoying stuff. People acting fools. Ben Loma Connect come by today upgrading the security around here. They do security. Y'all know that? I love Ben Loma Connect. We already got our internet and our telephone through them. And Jessica said, "Woo girls aren't quiet." They're not.
She said what?
Woo girls aren't quiet. Ever.
Woo girls? Like, woo!
Yes. Yeah. Woo girls.
I'm not a woo girl.
No. That's why we're married.
I'm a
I'll draw a line somewhere.
can we leave yet girl.
Too much to the extreme on the other side, though.
Me?
Yeah. I'm like, I want to stay and watch the rest of this game that we paid tickets for. It's the third inning. She's like, can we leave?
Studies show that 9 out of 10 Manchester residents listen to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Across the top of the hour, hello to you, everybody. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We talk a lot about the non-surgical options like Emcella treatments, Emsculpt Neo, Temperature Envy for wrinkles, but there are surgical options available as well if you need a little bit more work done, like tummy tucks, laser liposuction. That doesn't have to be as scary as it used to be. Liposuction done in office, no anesthesia, no hospital bill. Dr. Van Winkle can walk you through that process. Also, you can talk to him about breast augmentations. drvanwinkle.com, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh.
All right, we've got more stuff to do here, like games. Name that tune, stupid, silly stat coming up soon. We got joke of the day in a few minutes. But first and foremost, what's for lunch at Prater's Barbecue?
All right, today they've got a half a smoked barbecue chicken, country fried steak with gravy, fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, mixed veggies, green beans, potato salad, coleslaw, side salad, all of the good things. You can get at Prater's today, 620 Woodbury Highway.
And don't forget on Tuesdays through the month of May, it's buy one entree, get one half off for dinner and $1 off your long necks. And I heard they had mashed potatoes today. I bet those aren't instant mashed potatoes.
Well,
remember that time you made instant mashed potatoes?
Yeah, we invited a friend over and I had cooked a pot roast and instant potatoes and he was offended. I wasn't
going to eat them either.
I don't eat mashed potatoes. I don't know.
He said, okay, well, we're not going to eat those. We'll have some extra roast. Holly makes a good roast.
It was a little dry that night. I had overcooked it. It's fine.
That's the problem with a crock pot. If you try to cook it too fast, turn the heat up too much, you will.
Listen to you. When's the last time you put anything in a crock pot?
I've tasted many a dry things out of there, and I know why.
Okay.
Trey does not like crock pots. He's over here complaining. He's not a crock pot fan.
I want to hire Trey to cook my food through the week for me.
Yeah, you can just be our personal chef.
What does that price look like, Trey? 5 nights a week you cook dinner. What is that cost wise? It may be worth it.
Let's play games. Name that tune. Tell them how they can win prizes this morning, Holly.
Josh has got a little snippet of a song he's going to play, a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip. If you call in and give us the exact right name of the song and the artist, you're going to win a t-shirt. Easy peasy. 728-1320, 728-3526 is the numbers. Name
this tune, name this artist. If you get one or the other, I'll give you half a t-shirt. That's the way most shirts come nowadays anyway. This was an overplayed song. I did not like it.
I was who overplayed it.
Yeah, I did not like this song at all. Morning show.
Rockstar by Nickelback.
Boom. Nailed it. It is Rockstar by Nickelback. What's your name?
It's Brandon over at Freedom.
Brandon over at Freedom.
Did you listen to that song, Brandon? Did you like it?
My dad loves that song. Every time I hear it, I think about it.
I liked it.
Did you like it or did you not like it?
Oh, no, I did. It makes me think of my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's worth it.
That's a positive.
Well, come on by, grab you a shirt. I'm sure you're due one. Have a good one. Yes, rock star. Yeah.
Because we all just wanna be big rock stars.
Yes.
You like how I put the fade on the end there?
I like the idea of just not eating.
Why?
Lose some weight right there. It's a good diet plan. Yeah, I don't. I did not like that song. I feel like it was very overplayed
I liked it.
by Woo girls. They wanted to play this and then
I
sing.
wasn't a woo girl, but
May have been then. Nickelback. Nobody likes Nickelback either. Nobody likes Nickelback.
I like Nickelback. I think the hate on Nickelback is hilarious, and I think those memes are funny, like the Nickelback memes. But I like some of their songs.
They're all the same song.
Huh?
They're all the same song. They all sound exactly the same.
I think that about Chris Stapleton.
And they do. Chris Stapleton's songs are all the same, but at least there's a little bit more lyrical work to them. Nickelback is atrocious.
You seem to be getting riled up.
And Creed. Let's talk about Creed while we're hating on Nickelback. It's the same thing. It's the same
Is
band.
that not the same band?
It's the Dollar General version of Nickelback.
What did Creed sing?
Or to the Dollar Tree. Now, Nickelback is from the Dollar General and Creed's from Dollar Tree. Okay, none of them are even Walmart brand.
What did Creed sing? With Arms Wide Open?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, gosh. I think I was working at KFC when that song came out, and they played it over the... And I loved it. Around 16, 15, 16.
Probably heard it 10 times a shift.
Yeah.
See, no,
loved it.
Leanne, Morgan Wallen does not all sound the same.
I think Morgan Wallen's songs all sound the same.
They don't. See, one of them sound very country, and the next one's very bro country, and this one's a little rap, and this one's a little... None of those songs sound the same at all.
So the instruments are different, but all Morgan Wallen's songs sound the same.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's generally singing about girls and liquor.
Sometimes sports.
The 98 Braves. But he tied that into a girl. Whatever he's done, he's figured it out, though. That dude's making a killing.
I don't even think he's like incredibly handsome. I think he's kind of average. I think if he was not who he was and he lived in Manchester,
Oh, he's incredibly mid.
he's mid.
He's mid. Like if he didn't have song, but I mean, that makes a difference, right? I mean, you look at a guy who plays a guitar and he's instantly more attractive.
Absolutely. Yes. 100%.
I mean, I said that and it didn't sound good coming out of my mouth, but I'm talking about you from your standpoint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A man who is musically inclined, whether it be an instrument or singing,
Yeah,
automatically adds solid 3 more points. He could be a 5, but then he's an 8.
he's an 8 because he can play the guitar.
You know who else I feel like is always attractive, but not always attractive is a guy on a motorcycle with a helmet. I'll see that like at a red light, and I'm like, oh.
And she means a motorcycle, not a crotch rocket.
rocket.
She means at Harley.
Yeah, and I'll see, and he could take off his helmet and be just homely.
I was thinking about getting a motorcycle,
Well,
getting some tattoos.
Think about it. Hey, I would like for you to get some tattoos.
Would you?
Yeah, I think
What would look good on me? And not very intimidating. Get
like a
lightning bolt,
sleeve.
thunder.
No, not like a lightning bolt.
You want me to get a sleeve?
Like a collage of different things.
Does that instantly make you more credible in a street fight? Like if you show up with a sleeve tattoo,
Yes.
do you scare people off?
Yes.
I might get one. If they maybe like a henna one. Like I
A
don't,
henna?
Yeah,
No.
I'm not
That was
interested.
the girliest thing you've ever
in
said.
permanent-
No.
permanent ink. See, that's why I can't have a sleeve tattoo. My mental the mentality is not there for me to have a sleeve tattoo.
I
And I
just
feel like that
can't
would take
do
a
it. I
long
don't-
time to do it.
I don't do needles. It's not.
I think I could handle the pain. I don't know that I could handle spending the money, and definitely could not make a decision on what I want. Like I have decision trouble.
I think I think mine would be, like family related.
Yeah.
Like I see women and they'll have like the birth flowers of their kids. Like each flower is the month of
Yeah.
each, and like a little bouquet, and that's cute. And I've seen.
I'm gonna put my name with barbed wire around it. Go Vols. I'm with Smokey's head of Smokey the dog.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do.
No.
Interlaced with a Braves tomahawk. VFL chop on. Yeah, I'll mix my sports teams in
You
there.
get my name on your chest.
Yeah, your name. Yeah, your name. I'll get your name on there. Because something goes wrong, we can change that to Jolly. Or something like that. Yeah. I think the fact that Wallen plays instruments is what's got him up here with the girls. Because they
You
throw,
say instruments. Does he play more than the guitar?
play the piano.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. In some of his songs.
Gotcha.
He sits down and plays the piano. So, and they throw a lot of trinkets of appreciation at him during the show. So, apparently that's...
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think that's a thing. I've seen videos.
I'm sure you have.
I don't think you can... You can
My
throw...
dude watches more Wallen videos than a 13-year-old girl. He's reading and not
participating in
Yeah.
the show. And no, it's just what comes up in my feed. There's a lot of Wallen videos come up in there. Maybe instead of getting a tattoo, I'm gonna learn to play the guitar.
You're not going to do that.
I could learn. I have a lot of free time. I'll just stop watching
Wallen videos.
And play guitar
Hey,
instead.
you learn to play the guitar and use your
I'm so tone deaf though. I can't sing.
two reels and a fake.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do the
And
whole thing.
Make a song. We can play it on our radio station.
Kevin's all about that VFL. So speaking of, I got to meet Kevin yesterday. He's a big fan of the morning show. He won a shirt and he came over yesterday and picked it up. It was good to meet him. He's from over in Huntland and has found the show on accident and absolutely loves it.
Awesome.
So we're going
Appreciate
worldwide.
you,
We made our way to
Kevin.
Huntland and pretty soon we're going to get all the way up to the mountain.
I heard your softball game, or was it baseball? I
It's
think it was
baseball last Friday. You were up at
Swanee.
Swanee. Yeah. The FM was getting up pretty good that day. We're worldwide these days. Thunder Radio Morning Show with you until 8:30. Congratulations to Brandon, winner of Name That Tune. We'll be selecting my new tattoo soon, and we'll go get it. Be part of the morning show. I'll just trade it out for some advertising.
Yeah.
Then I would take away the money side. It's just the decision-making side that I'm worried
You
about.
should let me pick. Have you seen that thing that they do where you walk into a tattoo parlor and you can put 25 cents in the gumball machine and whatever tattoo pops out, that's what you get?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I want something intimidating. A dragon. 61 degrees outside the Thunder Studios right now. High of 85 today. Sunny skies, south wind at 5 to 10. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. This warm weather means you need your summer wardrobe ready to go, and they've got everything you need. Get on by and see them at 205 South Woodland Street. Find them on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update has been brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday at 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. for Thunder Radio.
Since he plays the guitar, something you got to practice every day. I tried to learn once a long time ago, and I learned a couple of strings, but it hurt my fingers. I got soft hands.
My dude is very sensitive.
I got soft hands.
I play the drums, Kevin. I don't know if you knew that about me.
Holly's more manly than I am.
I play
3 Scorpion songs.
I like playing 80s hair band rock. And I'm not any good at it, but I enjoys it. I'm going to learn how to play Rockstar by Nickelback
Do not
on the
learn
drums.
any Nickelback songs.
Yes.
No Nickelback.
I've been listening to more alternative music lately. It
Kevin said, put super glue on the tips of your fingers.
oh yeah,
That would be a
does
great
make
idea.
yeah, that does make like a barrier.
Why is everybody hating on Wallen over here? I'm gonna kick y'all out. Kick y'all out of the feed. Y'all can't even watch no more.
You think he's nervous about court?
No. He's got enough money to have a team of lawyers to have that thing handled.
I walked by that place where he threw the chair.
Did you?
Mhm.
Was it Aldean's bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, down at Aldean's. There's a song. 6 stories up, pretty high. Did you guard yourself when you walked by?
Well, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
He's
Not a lot of
He probably wasn't in town yet. He was out in California at the Stagecoach.
I don't even think it was open yet.
Probably not. I'm like, y'all got breakfast? So I like Common John. They're a breakfast kind of place. What did you name your lipstick? Yes, tell them what you named your lipstick.
Thunder.
Thunder. It's got a lightning bolt on it. We should have a bunch of those and sell them. Thunder brand lipstick. Give me prizes.
I got it on right now.
She got her
I
lipstick
probably
on
need.
now.
It's not a lipstick. I did the lip butter tinted, like
okay.
it's like a lip balm and it's tinted. It's supposed to make your lips soft. I wish I had. I left it in the car, which is probably not a good thing. I'll go get it.
Run, Holly. Hurry up. Break's almost over. Get her to exercise.
Look at that little tooth. Isn't that cute? I don't know if you can.
How much was it to make the thunder light? The thunder. You hold it a little closer to the camera. Get way up there. It's not a zoom in camera, Holly. Just get. Yeah, they can see it.
That's the color. It's rude to talk about. Oh, I did put smell in it though.
It's not rude to talk about how much something
It's
costs.
sugar cookie. It smells like.
God, she looks like a crack addict over there.
You see me licking before they did put the colors on you. You do a sugar scrub to take any dead skin off and stuff. But it was delicious, and I was eating the sugar off my lips, and you're supposed to wipe it off, but.
That's the problem. You can throw a chair up a 6-story building, not worry about the consequences. I'm 35 years old. If I did that, my dad would still whip my ass.
Right.
I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I think I said when he did it, that's dumb. He needs to get somebody around him.
He needs somebody that's
He
going
needs
to
a
tell him
man.
no.
He needs a get back coach.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of people around him riding that power high, and nobody willing to be like, "Hey, it's not a good idea, man." I still like how dumb you got to be like, watch this. You guys just partying at a bar in Nashville and Wallen's just hanging out over there having drinks.
No.
Well, a lot of people say that's what's good about Nashville. They can do that. It happens quite a bit.
The girl at the lip lab place that she was saying there's like an underground tunnel where like you do the trash and stuff. I don't know. But she said she was down there doing the trash one night and Randy Travis was down there. I guess they were kind of escorting him to
moving somewhere else.
Yeah. He was down there in that tunnel digging up bones. So I can pay the big bucks.
Baseball shut out by E.O. Kaufman 4-0. Middle school softball will now go to the area championship. More sports at thunder1320.com. Yes, more sports and news at thunder1320.com. All right, we've got a lot going on this morning. Congratulations to Brandon, winner over at named that tune earlier this morning. We'll have more winners in a minute on Stupid Silly Stat. We got Thursday later. What is in the queue for that? What are we talking about later? Are we talking about the chick from Columbia?
The chick from Columbia?
I think it was a girl. The protester.
What you sent me yesterday? Yes.
Because I've got that video dialed up so we can play it later on.
And we're also going to be talking about the frat boys at UNC.
Okay, that's awesome. I did see where they tried to start protesting at Alabama yesterday, and both sides ended up chanting F Joe Biden.
Both sides?
Both sides. He's uniting the country, people. Yeah, I did see that. So that's Thursday later on in the show. But first, it is time for Joke of the Day.
What do you call a pumpkin who works at the beach? What do you call a pumpkin who works at the beach?
What's that?
A lifeguard.
Nice. Holly, well done. That was funny.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stats, revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They're having the best deal you're going to get all year long on tires. It's their Super Spring Tire Sale. Here's the deal. I don't know if they got too much inventory or what has happened, but they have slashed prices so low. It's the lowest you're going to get all year. So just in time for summer trips, even looking ahead to your fall break trips, and next Christmas, you need a good set of tires. If you've been thinking about tires, need a set of tires, or even if you're kind of close to needing a set of tires, now is the time. Pull the trigger, go to Freedom Automotive and see what they can do for you at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. They're right in front of College Street Elementary. Freedom Automotive, open 6 days a week. Holly?
18% of people clean this less than once a year. What is it? 18% of people clean this less than once a year. What is it? I don't.
By less than once a year, it means zero. Less than once a year means 0 times.
No, it can mean once in 13 months.
Yeah, but I mean in a year, right? Let me read that again.
Did I read it wrong?
No, let me see. 18% of people clean this less than once a year. In a year's time, you don't clean this.
Right.
18% of people don't clean it.
Not in a year. They'll go longer than a year.
Y'all get the general idea. 728-1320. Let's take our guesses this morning. First person with the right answer is going to win Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights. Morning show.
They're windows.
Windows, great guess, but not it. Windows. We try to hit the windows at least a couple times a year. Try to. There may be some we don't get to. Some of them are hard. 728-1320. Trey says bathtub. Oh, please clean your bathtub. Nasty. Morning show.
I hope this isn't true, but shower or bathtub?
Good guess. I hope it's not true as well. That ain't it. Morning show.
Baseboards.
Baseboards. Good guess. I try to give Holly a hard time about keeping the baseboards clean. That's not it, though. Baseboards. 18% of people clean this, basically do not clean this in a year. They clean it less than once a year. So it's weird wording. Windows, bathtub, shower, baseboards. I get what Holly's saying. She said, well, they may not clean it it's not that they never clean it. They just may go a whole year without cleaning it. That's not it. Morning show.
Ceiling fans.
That's such a great guess. Because all that dust up there is not it, though. Or at least at our house. Morning show.
I need to do this one. My garage.
My garage is a joke. That's not it, though. We got a bunch of stuff everywhere in there because we're doing construction around the house. So it's embarrassing. I'm like, keep that garage door shut. Don't let anybody see in there. 728-1320. Take your guesses. 18% of people clean this less than once a year. So what is it? We've had windows, shower, bathtub, baseboards, ceiling fans, and garage. None of that's right. Morning show.
Is it your ceiling fans?
Ceiling fans, a good guess, but that's not it. Morning show. Okay. Dina, call back. We don't hear much from Dina anymore. Christina says under the bed. It's a good guess. Don't get under the bed a lot. Morning show.
Gutters.
What was it? Gutters. Good guess, but no, not it. Y'all got a bunch of good guesses. Morning show.
Walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet. Good try, but no, not it. We're hearing what everybody doesn't clean right now. Everybody's calling in with their guilty. I've not cleaned that in about a year. Morning show.
Under the refrigerator.
Oh.
Are people cleaning under that?
I've never cleaned there. Good guess. Close. Morning show.
Did you get did you get a winner?
Not yet.
Okay. Are you relating to the inside or the outside or both?
We're going to say inside the house.
Oh, not outside, right?
Not outside.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, she
just needed
a
some
little
guidance.
more information. Yeah. I don't think I've ever given guidance before. I mean, you figure it out. 18% of people have cleaned this less than once a year. Under the fridge, the closest guess we've had. Morning show.
Under the dishwasher.
Oh man, I've never been under there. Well, we had to replace our dishwasher, and I pulled it out. I was embarrassed. Morning show.
The oven.
The oven. Good guess. You self-clean that thing is all you got to do, and do it during the winter. Morning show.
Vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner. A good guess because you wouldn't think about that, but no, not it. I actually got to clean the filter tires about every 8 weeks. Morning show.
Is it your refrigerator, freezer?
Refrigerator or freezer? Holly.
It's freezer.
Freezer is the right answer. You got it. What's your name?
Michelle Vaughn.
Michelle.
Yeah, people do not clean under or inside their freezer. That was the technical answer, the freezer. Only 18% of people say they don't even touch it in a year. What about you?
Well, my oldest hunts, and so he brings home wild game, and so I have to throw that out about once every 6 months because I will not cook it.
Yeah, I understand. All right, well, come on by and get you a Thunder Radio shirt. Much appreciated. Thanks for playing.
You guys have a great day.
You have a good day. Yes. So in the freezer, we had some really good guesses over on Facebook. Blinds, house siding, the oven. We had that over there. The top of the fridge. When's the last time we cleaned the top of the fridge?
Is there anything more useless than the cabinet above the fridge?
Right. You can't put whatever you put up there, prepare to not see it again.
When I'm doing my Christmas
Hang on a
decoration.
second.
Okay.
Morning show.
How about closet?
Oh, great guess. You just missed it. The person who called before you got it right. It was in the freezer. The freezer.
Oh, freezers. Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Morning show.
Clean out inside the refrigerator.
Well, you would have had it right, but you 2 calls too late. It's inside the freezer is the right answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then he wouldn't have had it right.
He wouldn't have had it right. No, he was close.
When I get up to put like the garland, the Christmas decorations on the top of the cabinets, I'll open those cabinets and I'll see
what's in there.
What I've put in there, and it's like mainly cookbooks.
Because she don't use those. If you don't cook it in a crock pot and it ain't a hot dog, she don't want it. She don't cook it or spaghetti.
I've cut back
with regular hamburger meat, not any kind of sausage.
I have cut back on the amount of spaghetti
because everybody was giving her a hard time. The boy, when sees a meat sitting out the thaw, is like, "We having spaghetti?" he knows.
Well, y'all can cook something. How about that?
The dryer lint catcher, buddy, you better clean that out, or you're gonna start a fire. I'm terrified of that.
I clean that out about every 3 or 4 loads.
She don't clean it out enough. I go through there and get it every now and then.
When do you do laundry? When you don't know what I do. You're supposed to like keep that lint and put it in like a cardboard egg carton.
I've never heard this.
Listen, you know the egg cartons, not the styrofoam, but was like the brown ones. It's like paper mache egg carton. I don't know what it is, like cardboard or something. And you put that lint in those, and you cut them, and they're like little fire starters for when
Oh.
you need to, like, you cut the little egg.
You're
Forget
very
it.
just,
Forget it.
Holly's
I'm
having
doing a horrible job trying to.
she's had a very
explain-
descriptive morning. She's
explain
really
something I saw
walking
on
everybody
Pinterest.
through. Trey said he can cook hot dogs, spaghetti, and some instant potatoes on the weekly for a fairly reasonable price if you're needing to be your cook.
No. I want the good stuff, Trey. I
she
want
can cook that.
all the smoked meat and smoked veggies. The grilled. I want all of that.
Let's get us a prize on that.
Also, hot dogs.
On the Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's tell you about Common John Brewing Company. They got a concert up there tomorrow night, mixtape. It's going to be great. Some of the proceeds go to the Elam Foundation. Get your tickets today at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. They'll start serving up breakfast here in about 25 minutes, 8 a.m. Get on up there and see them.
Coffee County Bank is here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today to get our great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution.
Trey said we bought some lint balls that go in the dryer when it's in use. They seem to do pretty good, about the size of a baseball. What do they get the lint?
Is it like wool? Is it those wool balls?
I don't know, but anything that can knock down the lint and the things like that would be good. Thursday, I'm coming back.
Nikki knew what I was talking about, the fire starters. I just didn't do a good job. How much time is here?
About 2.5 minutes. Kind of a short break. I wouldn't think they would be noisy. Are they noisy? Sure. They are a little noisy. I guess I don't want them to be noisy. Not noisy like somebody put a pair of shoes in there.
Call your local Bidlam & Neck office for a free quote or find out more at bidlamandneck.com. Some exclusions may apply.
In a world of cluttered garages, Lois starts a cleaning frenzy, putting Peter's valued belongings at risk. His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester, a secure haven for its precious items. Impenetrable gates, 24/7 access, and a fresh storage sale. Acme Storage saves Peter's legacy. Don't let your treasures turn to trash. Visit Acme.
Trey said they can be noisy. Sounds like a little kid stuck in the dryer if it's not a full load, but not as loud as a pair of shoes or boots. Are boots louder than a little kid? There's a net that attaches to the door of the dryer for your shoes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You can get one of those.
You're not. You don't ever wash your shoes hardly.
No.
Tomorrow's Wallen Day. Maybe we should do a special Wallen show.
What's that look like?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Yes, it is. Welcome back. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today. We're super glad to have you along with us. We're here every Monday through Friday, 6:30 until 8:30. And coming soon, we'll be expanding the show till 10 o'clock every day. Holly's not paying any attention. I sneak that in just to see if what she's doing.
What do you say?
I said coming soon, we'll be expanding the show to 10 o'clock every day. And she didn't. She just sat there.
Sorry, I honestly forgot we were doing this. I went somewhere in my head and checked out. I'm back now. I just had to run an errand right fast.
Very intense discussion over on the Carmine family dental perfect smile cams about dryer lint balls. So if y'all want to go read up on that, you can be part of the show on the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio, and you can watch us over there. All right, so Holly, it's a Thursday, and there's never really any shortage of these people. I don't have an intro for that.
No, but you do have the story on your phone.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, I do. The first one is going to be, well, you want to play the audio of this first?
Sure, yeah.
Is that what we're doing here?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let me find it. Like I didn't have time to do this. All right, so this is coming from Columbia University. You know, where they've been in the news quite a bit over their anti-Israel protest up there. And basically, the people at Columbia, I think they finally maybe have had enough. I'm not caught up on it.
The university may have had enough.
They finally let them run amok for a long time. Same thing happened out in California, UCLA. They were beating each other for 2 hours out there. No police presence. So anyway, but they took over a building. They just took it over and barricaded themselves in. And we are the captain now, pretty much is what's happened. And so the leader of this group gets on the news and is like, well, is demanding basic humanitarian rights like food and water. You are to bring it to us.
So these folks entered the building, decided to stay there.
Yeah, they've took over the building.
And then demanded someone else bring them?
They're demanding food and water. That's basic humanitarian rights, guys. Here's the audio of this. Yeah. Right. People die.
Oh, can I punch her?
Do they not have water bottles?
Oh, gosh.
So there you go.
Fight her.
Don't you? And I mean, if you want to, we need to be able to show her face over on the cameras. I couldn't show the face and the audio at the same time on the radio. Sorry. So what's awesome about it is even the psycho left wing, way out there liberal media is like, wait a minute.
They haven't even tried to stop you from bringing in your own water yet?
Yeah. But and then they're kind of like, and they're like, didn't you deliberately chose to go do this?
Yeah.
I guess you need to figure out your own food and water situation. How that's the university's problem.
You have the right to leave to go.
Yeah, to go get yourself some food and water
to survive.
Nobody's gonna die.
It's
nobody's dying from dehydration. If you want to just to die from dehydration, I guess that's what gets me. Oh, if you want to die,
I guess they ought to leave.
I got a text from somebody said, could you, as the media, say that these are insurrection type events? Right? It seems like a violent insurrection to me. I feel like there needs to be some hearings held. So anyway, to all the people who are doing this, you've made Thursday. Also, a really cool headline from Babylon Bee. Did you see that yesterday?
I saw that you sent it to me. I did not read it.
Holly, come on. So I did send this yesterday. It's UCLA replaces student IDs with new fashionable identifying armbands, and it's the Jewish armbands from the Holocaust.
Okay.
But what's funny is that's what they're doing at UCLA. They suggested we need to put wristbands on the Jewish students so we know. I'm like, what are you doing?
They actually suggested that?
The people who are the anti-Israel protesters. That's a good idea. Let's put wristbands on them.
Wow.
I'm like, it's real life. So that the Babylon Bee story to that is fantastic. In a new initiative to streamline the school's identification process, UCLA has announced it would be replacing student IDs with new fashionable identifying armbands, taking inspiration from historical European fashion trends. Administrators.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah. Well, that's the Babylon Bee side of things. So, some satire, but not a whole lot of satire, though. At Publishing Time, UCLA officials also announced they were also going to be putting together a plan to gather all armband-wearing students into special dormitories, with students being given the option to receive identifying serial number tattoos. Not funny, but funny because
a little scary.
Because
actually.
It's like, what's the matter with people? So anyway, that's what we're dealing with right now across the country.
Definitely plenty of turd head activity.
You got to file it under the you literally can't make that up category. Like this. And we're supposed to be paying off these student loans for these people.
Did you see the frat boy story?
I don't know if I did or not. Clue me in here.
Frat boys at UNC Chapel Hill surround the American.
I did see this. Yes.
Surround the American flag in protection as pro-Palestine. Is it Palestine or Palestine? It's Palestine.
Palestinian.
But it's Palestine.
That's how I say it's Palestine. Pro-Palestine, pro-Palestinian.
Yeah. Pro-Palestine mob runs wild. So these footage emerged on social media showing the group of male students from Pi Kappa Phi fraternity holding on to the Stars and Stripes during a Tuesday protest. Pro-Palestine groups lobbed bottles of water at the group who clutched the flags as they were screamed at by masked protesters. One person was seen carrying an Israeli flag as others threw objects and water at him. As the group held the flag high as to not let it touch the ground. Despite the best efforts of the hardy group, the protesters eventually managed to hoist up the Palestine flag. Still, the men action drew attention online. They set up a GoFundMe for the frat that has earned $228,000.
What country are we in where we're pulling down the American flag to put up another country's flag? It's kind of like when we want to wave around the Ukrainian flag on the House floor. We've completely lost our way here. I said it yesterday. If we ever go to war, we are in big trouble. I'll be identifying as Winter Self. Far more feminine. Anyway. Yeah, I did. I had seen that.
Some turd head activity.
I had seen that story about that. North Carolina student said he would have protected American flag with his dead body from Marxist horde. The people are very upset about it. And I just don't understand. You know, there's several stories out there where colleges are canceling graduations. And a lot of those seniors had their high school graduation canceled because of COVID. You know, and allowing that to happen is the mistake. Like you see, like they tried to fire this up in Georgia, and troopers are carrying them out by the head of their hair. Like, no, we're not doing it.
But
you know, they're picking them up, dragging them out, throwing them. We're not doing that here. You know, that's all. You don't appease that. You don't allow them to do that. If you want to stand there and shout some things, you can do that. But we're not. You're not going to act violently. I don't know when that became a thing. And a lot of the arrests that have been made, they are finding that, guess what? A lot of them aren't even students. They are paid agitators. Trey said, to be fair, I would have been okay with graduation being canceled. Hey, I graduated inside. If they wanted to cancel it, it's fine. In hindsight, it's one of those things that kids, they're like, I want to experience that. I'm like, no, you don't. But sure, go experience it. Kids don't know what they want.
I experienced it.
You got to do it outside, though, at least.
When I walked out from underneath the football stadium in the graduation line, and I come up because there's kind of like a ramp going from under the stadium up to the track. And when I walked out, and
all those people were out there.
Oh, man, that's a feeling I think that is once in a lifetime for someone who didn't play football.
Yeah. Well, I got to sit in the gym.
Where did they keep y'all? In the cafeteria?
We were in the library, actually, because the cafeteria was packed full of people watching it on
TV?
Projector.
So
as was the auditorium. So we had walked through all those people to
I bet
the
it was
gym.
hot in there.
So yes, when you got to the gym, at first you were okay. But about 10 minutes in, people were standing up to go walk and were slipping and falling on the floor from the sweat.
Golly.
I'm being sarcastic.
How many graduating did you have in
311.
Okay.
So it's a little different now.
How much is it now?
They get up into, I think last year was not that much. It was like 360 or 370 or what, but there's been 400 groups, they've been higher. So that's not, that's 20. I graduated 20. It's my 20-year.
Is your class doing anything?
They're supposed to be doing something in September. I've heard of it, but that's about as much as I've heard. Like, it's sometime in September.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about it.
Gotcha.
Probably won't go. Not
You
really
should
my
go.
cup of tea. Nah. But our class didn't do a 10. So this would be our first one at 20.
Okay.
And I just, I feel like I'm in contact with anybody I want to be in contact with. I got Facebook. Do you think because of social media, the way it is, that it will devalue class reunions? Because coming up, you didn't see those people, before social media, you didn't see the people. You graduated in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 90s. You didn't see those people again. So you want to get back together for your reunion, see how they're doing. But now you see on Facebook, they got 2 kids and their wife is left him for another. All these things. So do you think it'll be easier to have the reunions because you can get everybody in contact easier?
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be, less popular nowadays.
Yeah.
Kind of take the guesswork out of what's going on.
Yeah, I don't need to see.
And to be honest with you, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't sit around and I wonder what Jill and
I don't sit
Jim
around
are doing
and wonder that. But when I do see somebody I graduated with doing well, yeah, good job.
Oh yeah,
I get excited for them.
Absolutely.
When you see people you grew up with doing well, but I can see that. I don't need to talk to you about it. And the people that I do want to talk to, I'll shoot them a text. How you doing? But anyway, Thursday. What have we done to allow our kids to run off and act like this?
Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
Her parents are probably awesome parents. This lady, this young lady up here demanding all these things, she probably had awesome parents who probably didn't raise her like that. And she's just acting like that.
Yeah.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. We got birthdays next on the morning show, so get ready for that. Call yours in, and we'll draw this afternoon for a slice of pie at about 4:30. So let's get those birthdays in on the morning show. Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment that only takes. This treatment stimulates your muscles. Trey said the graduation parade was cool when it was necessary. Now it's back to normal. So is a, quote, my kid needs the trophy event like a lot of other stuff we never quit doing post-COVID. That's just my opinion and my opinion only, not the opinion of my employers. I kind of agree. I'm not a big fan. All right, birthdays. We did not pick a birthday winner yesterday because of the Braves game. So if you missed a birthday yesterday, get it on, and we'll still have a chance to win prizes this afternoon. weather when I come back too. Let me forget the weather. It's gonna be a pretty day out there. Mid-80s. Whoever's going to the Wallen concert tonight gets good weather. Or if anybody wants to trade.
Hi, I'm Ray Martin at Martin's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy. All of our pharmacies have many special.
What are you doing over there?
I'm just sitting here.
Products like
You want to get some breakfast? We'll get some breakfast this morning. I just got to be back by like 10, I think. Ben Loman's coming by.
How many classes? How many periods?
At school?
Yeah.
7. There's 6 back in my day. I think they did away with homeroom and cut some studies to halls, and they've stretched out another class.
I can't remember.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us. Celebrate birthdays at 728-1320. We'll put you on this list here. And then at the end of the day at 4:30, Tiffany is going to draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. I've got some good news for you. Yesterday, we did not draw because of the Braves game, so we didn't have her show. So she'll be drawing for Wednesday's prize later today. So if you forgot a Wednesday birthday, like I forgot to call in Billy, he can still be eligible for that pie. Call in today. And, of course, we'll be drawing for a Thursday winner as well. Again, get those in at 728-1320. And at the end of the week, we draw for a birthday cake from the Food Lion. And also we'll be drawing for a Designer's Choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot for our anniversary winners. Drum roll, please. Holly, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Happy birthday today. Alyssa Darnell is 14 years old. And that's actually the only birthday I've got down for today. We got another one?
What birthday did you say?
Alyssa Darnell.
Okay, it's Carrie Norris's birthday today.
Okay, let's get that down. Happy birthday to Carrie Norris.
Celebrity birthdays.
Celebs. Somebody wants to know who won Monday's pie. Real quick.
While you look that up, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson turns 52.
I feel like he was older than that, I guess.
And David Beckham turns 49. Bend it like Beckham.
Lori Shelton was the Monday winner for Nikki, who wanted to know over there on the cameras. We'll take birthdays all day. You don't have to have them in right now. But if you get them in before the morning show, you get some shout outs. If you know somebody who's got a birthday coming up tomorrow or next week or over the weekend, you can call it in anytime and we'll put you on the list and you'll be eligible. Big thanks to the Mercantile, Food Lion, and Mossy Pot for providing those prizes. If you win or you know someone who wins, you can pick up your certificates here at the Thunder Radio Studio, and you can find a full list of the winners on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on birthdays. Top of the hour. That means it's time to switch over to Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Let's get everybody a full weather forecast. Mid-80s today, maybe even upper 80s. Sunny skies. Going to be really beautiful, warm out there, too. Good day to roll the windows down and just ride around. It'll be in the mid-60s overnight tonight, a 30% chance of rain. Friday looking like a 60% chance of rain and showers, high of 78. A 70% chance of rain and showers overnight Friday night into Saturday. And Saturday looks pretty wet, a 70% chance of rain, high of 77. And finally, we worked that rain out, but still a chance on Sunday, a 40 to 50% chance of rain, high of 81. And Monday's looking wet too, 60% chance of rain, high of 81. So a wetter weather pattern settles in here in southern Middle Tennessee. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. We call it wet weather. They call it mosquito stew over there. It is just a breeding ground for mosquitoes. We stay kind of wet in this area anyway. Well, that's going to cause mosquito problems, but not at your house if you have the right treatments. Call Patton Pest Control. You can take care of those and any other problems at 931-247-0781. 931-247-0781. Patton Pest Control.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at thunder1320.com. Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update has been brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday at 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. For Thunder Radio News, I'm
All right. Trey's still hating on this parade. But if the kids enjoy it, let's do it. I just feel like parents push this more than the kids because I would bet money those kids would rather be at home or somewhere with their friends playing on their phones. I agree. Holly has left the building. I think she'll be back. But she's supposed to be back. She took off 30 minutes early yesterday. She better stick around for a day. We had a pretty good discussion yesterday, though. I don't know where she's going. I don't know where she went. It may turn into the morning show overdrive with Josh and somebody else. Holly for the first hour and a half, and Josh and somebody for 8 to 8:30. Predators play tonight, but they off tonight. Tomorrow, that's right. Right at the same time as Wallen. That's going to be a mess, isn't it? Downtown's going to be a joke tomorrow. Maybe we should get there early. Golly, I've messed this up. I should have got like a hotel. Checked in at like 3 and then Ubered over. That's what I should have done. And I'm sure there's no rooms left at the Omni. Nor do I want to spend the money to go to the Omni. I'm assuming by waiting to the very last minute, there's probably no rooms at the Omni. I'm looking at the Predators play at 6, and I'm like, God, it's going to be a mess up there. I was like, we should have got a hotel. We should have got there early.
I told you we should have got a hotel.
I meant a hotel more for, like, you meant hotel more for, like, staying the night. I meant a hotel just, like, having somewhere to go and park at, like, 3, and then Uber over there or take a horse carriage over there or something. And then, because I would need to get up and leave super early the next morning, like at 6, to get back here for
So
things.
you're wanting a hotel and my wanting a hotel are two different reasons, and yours more valid than my reason.
No,
because
your reason's valid.
It's yours. You want a hotel.
Hey, somebody get us a hotel room.
You want a hotel to avoid traffic.
Yes.
I want a hotel. Why?
Because it would be more convenient. Well, shoot.
Listen to your wife.
Kevin said Dan Bongino was fire yesterday. Just randomly dropping that in there. I got to listen to a little bit of Bongino yesterday. I actually didn't get to listen as much as normal. I don't know what I was doing. Like I'm usually listening, but yesterday something must have been keeping me occupied. Bongino's fire pretty much every day. He does not care. Cole loves to listen to him. He gets out of school at 2, and he gets to catch the last hour.
Does he listen?
Oh, he listens. He loves it. He'll call me sometimes.
Does he?
Yes. He's like, you listen to what Bongino's saying?
That's funny.
Y'all rest easy knowing he gets to vote this year. Getting there will be the problem. Getting out and back will be the nightmare. Yeah, that will be the problem. It will be the problem. Lots of problems, I foresee.
Rain, traffic.
Let's just sell the tickets. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go anymore.
It's not true. He does want to go.
Want to go and deal with the problems of the traffic and whatever. It's just
That's why I think the idea of concerts
that's why people are selling their tickets. Like,
is
let's
better
go all in.
than the actual concert for me.
And then it's time to go, and it's like, oh.
I'd rather listen to the music like in my car, where I can.
Or just sit on my back porch and
turn it on
turn
the
it on
speakers.
my speakers.
And then I can go to the bathroom right fast if I need to, or the fridge.
This may be my last concert.
We're just simple people.
I may be retiring. Kevin said the 8:30 segment was good yesterday. He's talking about we got political yesterday. It was What in the World Wednesday.
We had several folks.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
I play the air guitar with the best of them, Holly. I don't know that I need to learn the real guitar.
Does that one hurt your fingers?
Why are you being mean?
I don't know. Flirting.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Get pre-qualified before you go house shopping. They can help. NewHavenMTG.com. NMLS 1477317. Heather Phillips and her team are eager to hear from you. Phone's ringing. This could be Morning Show. This could be Swap and Shop.
Swap and Shop.
Radio Roulette. Let's see what happens. Morning Show.
Yes, I would like to wish my son a happy 18th birthday. His name is Thomas Foster.
Thomas Foster today.
Yes, 18.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah.
I got big plans?
He's going to the Morgan Wallen concert tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell him to have a good time. And thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Oh, Wallen. We were deciding during the break, I think we're going to retire from concert going after this one. This one's going to be the death of me. I can just...
Is that a Morgan Wallen song?
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be it. Just looking at the rain,
traffic.
60,000 Wallen fans going to be there. 20,000 Predators fans going to be in town. Same night, Friday night anyway, so it's already a packed night regardless of the events. And just the thought of having to deal with it is giving me anxiety, and it's not going to be very fun.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
So I think this is it. I'm going to officially announce my retirement. It may be a Billy Joel retirement, where I do about 20 more. But for now, I think I'm announcing my retirement from concerts. That does not count Bonnaroo, by the way.
That's a festival.
It's a festival,
different.
and it's close to home, and I can get in and out quick. That's right. If it's not Bonnaroo, then I'm not going. After this one.
I can't wait to give everyone an update on Monday about how this went.
Yes. We don't go to a lot of concerts anyway. We don't. We used to go to more. We would go to about one Dave Matthews show a year.
That seems about right.
Donkey Matthews.
And I've been to plenty. I've been to rap concerts and I've been to country music concerts. And so I just think I've had my fill,
Yeah.
That's not for me anymore. I'm not doing the same things in my late 30s as I was in my mid 20s.
Yeah. Well, we're taking the kids for their first concert. And it's like, okay, we've introduced you to concerts. Now we're done. Like we've handed it off to you. You got to see one. We got to experience one with you. And now we're done.
We're passing the torch off.
Passing the torch. Yeah. Passing the concert torch to you. A friend of ours told us Dave Matthews sounded like a donkey.
I can't unhear it.
And I can't unhear it now.
Yes, exactly.
Once you hear it, it's a good one to do that. Once he gets he starts singing, because he was like, he sounds like a donkey. And I was like, no. And then the next day, Matthew's song I heard, I was like, oh, he does sound like a donkey a little bit. I just feel like
You do an amazing
Dave Donkey.
Dave Donkey? No, you do it. Yeah, Dave Donkey impression. What are you reading?
Oh, people making comments over here about concerts, and I don't know. I've been to
Okay,
I've been to enough.
Your pick. You going to a sport event or a concert? Which one?
What I don't know. I mean, are we talking about the top of both events, like the pinnacle of sporting events and the pinnacle of concerts?
Which one you going to?
Sporting event.
You're going to a sporting
Yeah,
event?
because honestly, I can name what the pinnacle sporting event would be for me. I cannot name what the pinnacle concert would be.
What pinnacle sporting event would you pick?
National championship football game. Tennessee's there. They're going to win. Or Game 7 World Series. Braves win. I mean, one of those. Game 7 World Series, Braves are in it, or national championship. And I feel like the Braves thing is far more likely than Tennessee ever playing for a national championship again. But I can name what I would want that to be. It wouldn't be the Super Bowl or anything. It'd be that. One of those two. It don't even have to be Game 7, just a clincher, Game 5, Game 6, whatever. A game where they won the World Series. I get to pick the outcome of this. But a concert, I'm like, well, I don't even know what the pinnacle concert would be. Like, I have to see that band. I have to see them. There's really nobody that feels that for me.
Yeah.
Got to see some really good people out at Bonnaroo. The pinnacle that I would want to see are dead.
Right? Like Prince.
Michael Jackson. I would love to see them. If I had an opportunity to see Prince,
yeah, okay.
I might change my mind.
So Prince or
still
you
sports.
Would okay.
Y'all don't fret. I'm not putting Wallen anywhere near that category, okay? I know you're all a little concerned about my music taste, but it's not. Now, Luke Bryan.
Okay, yeah, right.
It's just a joke. So, what about you? You're not even that big of a sports person. I mean, you are, but not.
Yeah, I would have to go Prince concert probably for me.
Well, that's not possible.
Not possible.
What without Prince, then what would you pick?
As far as a concert?
Yeah, which would you pick, the sporting event or the concert?
I might pick yeah, I think I would probably go.
Like, you've never been to a big game.
I think I would probably go Game 7.
Yeah. Like, I would love to take you to a big game. Like, I've been to some big ones. Not that World Series, but just being at a playoff baseball game is incredibly intense. 99, when Chipper Jones won the MVP that year, I was at the game where he basically clinched the MVP. He had a home run right-handed early in the game. I think it was right-handed. Then late in the game, Bobby Valentine came out, turned him around, made him about left-handed. He had a home run. They won 2-1, and that was basically it. That was the clincher for him. And
I bet that was cool.
The Braves were only like 2 games up on the Mets. It was late September.
Yeah.
That place was packed. It was a very playoff atmosphere. So that, just being at games like that, or a big Tennessee game when they're good.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to have been at Alabama game 2 years ago when they beat them there in Knoxville.
The goalpost game?
The goalpost game. Yeah. Or Florida 98. Some of those games.
Yeah.
I've been to some of those kind of games. I would like to take you to one because it's different. It's way different than just going, and it's kind of loud in the first quarter and then we're getting beat by 30, or we've not been to
I can imagine. I mean, you look at that year that the Red Raider boys basketball team went to state.
Oh yeah, that sectional game at home.
Oh my gosh.
It's very electric. Yeah, that level of atmosphere at the big level. I was at the Titans. I remember watching the Titans when they were good. When they were good when they first got here.
Yeah.
The late 90s, early 2000s. Some of those games were rocking. You'd be up at the top level because we couldn't afford anything else, and it's shaking.
I don't like that. You and I went to that was probably our last Titans game that we went to. It was so cold, and we were in the top. It
was a Monday night game we got free tickets for, and they were playing the Jets, and we were up there. I think it was the Jets, and Chris Johnson was still there running, and he broke like an 80-yard run, and that place went nuts, and the top started to shake.
When I say I'm at the top, there's nobody behind me. It's fence. We're
up
at
there.
the top, and this thing is swaying. I can feel the stadium swaying.
It's supposed to.
Well, I didn't like that. I didn't like it to the point where I wanted to. I'm like, I have to get out of here.
Can we get an engineer to call in and tell me why? I just always hear what it's supposed to. For the structural integrity, the stadium needs to be able to move.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's cool that you say that, but why don't you sit up there? You could say that from your office. Why don't you come sit up here and see how that feels?
Yeah.
It was pretty shaky that day.
And it was so cold.
Well, it was like 47 degrees.
No, it
wasn't that cold.
I'm going to go
chilly.
back. I'm going to find that game, and I'm going to look up what the temperature was. It was freezing. I was trying to buy hot chocolate, and it tasted like dirt water.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was $10.
It was awful. I just needed something hot, and I can't. When I think about that football game, all I can think of is that was a miserable time, and I hated it.
Well, we left it like late in the second quarter.
I couldn't even tell you who they played.
Trey said, I'm not sitting at the top. I'll just watch from home. The problem I have with the top is not the view so much. It's not the height. It's the angle. So when you're sitting on the bottom level, that angle it's real low grade. When you sit at the middle level, it's pretty, but you're okay. It doesn't bother you. But when you sit on that top level, I'm like, y'all needed to have an extra 100 yards behind us to give us some more room. That thing is straight up and down. I feel like if I fell, I'm going to hit the field.
You go to a bathroom and you have to like rappel down. They rope you in a harness, and you bounce off of the steps down to the bathrooms.
It's pretty.
It takes a while to get there, but
it's pretty scary. It's that way pretty much anywhere you go up top. I'm set up top at Neyland, and it's more up. But it's those older building.
Don't like that.
We just got to start making more money so we can sit at the lower level. Our Wallen seats are not at the top.
And they're not at the bottom.
We're club level. So I did that for Holly.
Thank you.
I was like, well, I don't want to be at the very top because Holly doesn't like that.
I'm afraid of heights. And yeah, I don't know.
Trey said he sat on the first row at Neyland before. That was a cool experience. Different, but cool. If you're sitting on the first row, can you see very good? Like you'd be right there, but can you see the field?
Like behind people.
Like, are you behind players? Like, are you that low?
I have sets maybe at Nissan Stadium. It wasn't on the first level, but it was maybe second or third. And I couldn't see over the tops.
Row, you mean?
Yeah. And I couldn't see over the tops of some of the
people's you're short.
Heads.
That's the problem we run into. We go to like Bonnaroo for Holly because there's no, it's not amphitheater style seating where it's.
Why does the tallest guy always end up in
the tallest guy at Bonnaroo will be in front of Holly, guaranteed.
We got behind a guy who was so tall one time. He had a custom Braves jersey, and it said, "I'm 6'5". That's what the back of his jersey said.
And he was taller than that.
Because I don't remember what it said, but people, obviously, it's one of those things where it's like, dude, how tall are you?
You're right.
He gets tired of asking
or
answering.
Yeah. Anyway, this will be our retirement from concerts. Thunder Radio Morning Show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com. They can help you get pre-qualified if you're looking to buy a home, or maybe help with a cash-out refinance to help with home improvement projects around your property. Heather Phillips and her team are eager to help. They're in downtown Manchester, online at newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in southern Middle Tennessee.
I ain't gonna lie, Holly, I think people want more politics out of us. We'll come back by about 3 minutes and we'll do a wrap. Hello?
Huh?
So we'll come back, we'll just do a wrap. We got like 3 minutes or so.
A wrap. Oh, okay. A wrap. I'm going to pick Eminem. No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. What's this?
What are you looking at?
H2Go Washes had posted on Facebook. It said Wall of Shame. They got somebody stealing some stuff. As most of you probably are aware, we have a children's play area that is designated for kiddos to be entertained while their parents do laundry. We had, notice past tense, some really cool sitting cushions. Apparently last night 2 peeps thought they needed them more than the kiddos, and they took them. You can see the picture of them here.
Man, I
can't
can't
pop it up on
stand.
the screen real fast. If I can make it viewable. Yeah, y'all can see that.
Are you
Y'all know this guy?
kidding me?
He stole these. He stole them. Thief.
Turd head. That's turd head activity.
Yeah, it's Thursday. We'll talk about him. I met a guy who was really tall. He had a business card that answered all the tall questions. How tall are you? Did you play basketball, etc.?
That's funny.
Like, here you go. That's clever.
Have you ever asked? Are we coming back here?
No.
Have you ever asked a really tall person how tall they were? Like random, like, hey, how
No.
tall are you? Well, I did when I was in high school. Tallest person I had ever seen in my life come in. His head almost touched the roof of the building, the ceiling of the building. He was tall, and I was just like, I stared very rudely. I stared, but I thought because I was smiling, it was okay. But his face let me know that he didn't like me staring, and I was like, how tall are you? And he goes, how tall are you? And I was like, not that tall. It was like this most conversation. Sometimes I lay in bed at night and I cringe thinking about that interaction. I wish I could take it back. I wish I could have not asked that.
Brisket $2.99 a pound at Kroger. That gives you something to do this nice weekend. It's gonna be rainy this weekend, Trey. I'll be at Wallen.
Bleh.
Did he ever answer you how tall he was?
Nope.
He did not.
Nope.
I don't feel like that is rude.
He was fed up.
Now, I feel like, is it different? Let's talk about it when we get back.
G.com to learn more about how refinancing with us can put money back in your pocket. Take control of your finances with New Haven Mortgage, your local experts in home financing with over 60 years in the industry. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
Final segment of the morning show, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Holly, we were talking during the break over on the cameras. I guess you ran into a tall person once and stared too much and made you uncomfortable.
I was in high school.
Way to go, Holly.
I was a waitress at the Oak, and he came in, tallest person I had ever seen. I was staring just in amazement, just
how
pure,
tall he was.
yeah. And I don't think he appreciated it. And I asked him, I said, how tall are you? He didn't. He goes, how tall are you? You know,
I don't.
He wouldn't tell me.
Maybe I'm out of touch with what is offensive to people and what isn't. I don't know. So maybe I could see if you saw an overweight person, you're like, how fat are you? How much do you weigh? That would be mean. But to ask somebody how tall they are, how is that a problem? I feel like you couldn't ask a midget that, right? You couldn't be like
a little person.
How tall? Whatever they call it. How tall are you, little fella? Like, you can't say that. Like, I think commonsensically you can say, hey, tall person, how tall are you? We don't see people like you around here much. How tall are you?
Well, yeah, but I felt like he took it like how maybe a little person would take it if you walked up and said, hey, little guy, how
what
tall are you?
beanstalk you come from?
Yeah.
No, I don't see what's wrong with that. Maybe
maybe he was just having a bad day.
Maybe it was the fact that you stared for a solid 7 minutes before you asked.
I thought because
maybe that's got to be conversational later.
I thought because I was smiling and trying to I think what I was trying to do is make eye contact where I could then speak. You know how you have to, if you see somebody you want to say something to, you have to have like eye contact with them and smile and approach like you're going to say something. I felt, but he was so cold. He kept looking away and like looking peed off. So I was like, maybe he didn't Maybe he didn't get my drift.
Trey said he was mad because he was out of sweet tea.
I wasn't his waitress. He was just at the buffet.
Probably hard for him to get stuff out of there. Probably couldn't even see what was in there. He's too tall.
What is this, a buffet for ants?
Yeah. Trey said, would you ask a vertically challenged person how short they were? No, you wouldn't. But I think it's different. I think you can ask a taller person.
Because you feel like that's something to be proud of. Look how tall you are.
Right? Yeah. I wish I was that tall.
But would you look at someone who was short? Like, oh man.
Kathy says my grandson Camden doesn't like it when people ask how tall he is because he said that's what everyone asks him. Maybe tired of it. Tired of answering. Maybe you don't like it, but I don't understand if you would take offense to it. I guess I don't get that. If you're like, golly, I've answered this question 20 times today.
I could understand the cards and the shirts.
I can understand the shirt
with the answers on it.
That would be funny. Get Camden a card, Kathy. Did you hear that suggestion earlier? Somebody said that one of their friends or brothers or somebody that was tall had like a business card that answered all the tall questions. That said, I'm 6'6". Yes, I played basketball. No, I didn't play in college. Like it had all of the tall questions answered. Yes, it's hard to get out of cars or whatever. Like, let's go ahead and put all that on there and just hand them a business card when they start asking. Here you go. That's a good idea. All right, Holly, are we done today?
We are done.
We are done. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We're down home cooking. Meet Southern Hospitality. Hey, it's the first Friday of the month, yeah?
Yes.
Shrimp Boil tomorrow night at the Mercantile. That's tomorrow. Do not miss it. Shrimp Boil at the Mercantile starting at 5 o'clock. They got lunch today starting at 11 at 210 North Irwin Street. We're down home cooking to meet Southern Hospitality. They got breakfast right now. They start serving breakfast at 7 o'clock. Grab and go breakfast meals at the Mercantile. 210 North Irwin Street, right across from the Manchester Police Department, where down home cooking meets Southern Hospitality. Call in your carryout orders at 723-2491. We're done for the day. Catch replays of the show on Apple, Spotify. You can search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly, or you can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio and give us a like or a follow over there. If you're listening on the radio, Swap a Chop's coming up next. Got music at 9, Rick and Bubba at 10, Dan Bongino at 12, connecting Coffee County at 3, right here on Thunder Radio. Got Braves baseball late tonight. They're on the West Coast. So we'll get Dave Ramsey at 6, and then Braves at like 9. They're playing the Dodgers or somebody. They're way out there. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow, 6:30 to 8:30. We'll try to do better then.